Well, it's around noon here in India, in the gardens, and would you look at these flowers that hang down like this? And I swear to you, with no exaggeration, they are 3 to 5 feet long, and they have flowers opening up at the ends of them continually. Now, here again, there's a whole group of these kind of lavender. Okay, I'm going to try to pull in. I'm not tall enough to get close enough. Do you see that? These are not Bougainvillea, there's something else. I think I showed you a close-up of it earlier when I saw one of these. Okay, so I'm going to expand on this more later, but I live in a rainforest. It's a moderate temperature rainforest in western North Carolina. So we get lots of rain, and we have lots of trees. We hardly ever have forest fires. I live in a stand of poplar trees. They're pretty tall, a lot of shade. And so our gardening challenge is to get color into the shady parts of the garden, find plants that will grow in the shady part of the garden, and where we have a spot of sun for 2 to 4 hours, try to plant things that would do better if they had a little bit more sun. And here in India, this is savanna. I'm going to look up the exact definition of the savanna, but they hadn't had rain for 120 years until 2017. We had 1,200 acres here. And they started planting trees and shrubs and bushes and grass and conserving their water and using it many, many times. Nothing, not a drop goes to waste. Nobody puts tissue in the toilet. It makes it easier to process. So it's very, very interesting. They're creating shade, and they've created a microclimate here. It's phenomenal. And they have fog. And I don't know what the low end on fog has to be, but it's up to, in my neighborhood, it's, you know, when I have fog, it's 100% humidity. So it's interesting. I just am, of course it's India, it's more of a, you know, it never gets really, really cold here. This time of the year, this was the end of January, and first couple of weeks in January, the temperature is in the mid-50s to the mid-80s. Oh, aren't we blessed with the beauty of nature that God has created for us? Thank you for sharing with me.